Blog Talk Radio.
To LA, we go make a record the radio plays. Your new favorite Latins are on. And no Ricky Martin and no Justin B. The song's gonna smash flavor of the week. Camila, you turn me on.
To another episode of On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins. This particular episode of On the Move Unscripted is sponsored by Star Music Radio and Serious Drip Indie. And so, I always like to bring you something new from around the world all the time. And so we actually have a music duo today, 5D Crew, coming out of Canada. And I believe that we have him on the line. What is going on?
How's it going?
How you doing? So
Jason.
Which one am I talking to, Jason or David? Jason?
This is Jason. I got Dave to my left here. Hello, hello.
What's going on? Jason and David in the house. I'm loving that little Latina spicy. That's kind of cute. I like that. So, tell us a little bit, because I read a little bit in here about that song Camilla that we just played, and I'm just trying to figure out who has a crush on Camila Cabello. Which one of y'all got that crush?
That would be me. Just was fascinated by the voice, the moves, the look, and spent a lot of time in Cuba before, and just wanted to pay homage, you know.
That's what's up. And me is Jason.
Yes,
Jason
Jason.
said me. Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with a crush. I love it though. You know, it's like I love hearing different types of music because you get tired of hearing the same old thing all the time. If there's no surprise with you know, like some of the rap music, you already know where they're going with it. Like there's no surprise with it. I like hearing different types of music, and I'm starting to really like Latino music. Like I love that. What's the dance that y'all do a lot of times with some of your music? Or what's a popular dance?
What's a popular dance, you said?
A dance move, like a Latino. What is it called? There's a popular, I think it was Latino, where you know where they move the hips real sexy. Like what is that called?
That's
you know
not the floss, is it? Not flossing.
Is it salsa? Is that salsa? No, what is
that?
Oh,
salsa, yeah.
I don't know, but
ballroom salsa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love. I just love the dance moves, and I really love the music. So I always like to take the artist down memory lane, you know, down the yellow brick road. So please take us back to. I guess since there's two of y'all, I guess we could start off with how did y'all meet? Like, how did y'all come up with 5D Crew? Like, take us back there.
Me and Dave have both had bands in the past, and both are songwriters. And we became friends, I'd say maybe like about 13 years ago or so. And Dave's band was recording with me in my studio, and I was making my own songs as well. And then we hit it off in the studio, and we, you know, Dave would write some songs and show me ideas over the years. I'd write some songs, show him ideas. And then we sort of just, we were both in a place where we were trying to sort of think outside the box creatively. And so we came together in the studio, and we thought, you know, let's put together a little studio project. And, you know, for once, we've never been in a band together. We've always sort of done things separately, but kind of played things for each other and run things by each other. So we thought this would be that kind of a perfect time during when the pandemic started to get creative and do something that we both hadn't done before. And Dave suggested that we write something worldly and something that we'd never done before. So it was kind of an adventure making that song in the studio. And yeah, and then we both really love the Spanish language. So it just sort of made sense at the time.
So, you know, I had to do a little background check. So I had to see, like, let me see what's going on with this 5D Crew. And I discovered a song that I guess you've done before, or it's an earlier song. You have a music video for called Power of Love. I love that video, and I love that song. And I just think the whole essence of the message and what you're portraying in the video is just so the bomb diggity. Like, I've already shared it in my music group, Atlanta Music Industry on Facebook. I think I shared it in Ohio Music Industry group too. Like, I love that because we need more love. And if people understood the power of love, oh my gosh, the world would be so much different. So who wrote that? Was that both of you wrote that song, or how did that come about?
It's a Huey Lewis song that we remade, and it was something that was in the back. I think it was in the Power Love was another one. Yeah, but it was Huey Lewis and the new song, and it was something that when we were younger that we just absolutely loved. And 2020, the year when everything was closed and we just wanted to bring about some more love, and we were with the project with 5D Crew and the 5D Fifth Dimensions, all about like living from your heart kind of a thing, and the power of love is something that everybody needs right now. With like what we've been through, it's just everybody wakes up every day feeling like they're in a B-rated movie. There's a little bit more hugs, a little bit more love, and so that's really what inspired that song, and we just have some really good messages in the song. It's really fun.
So even if it was a remake, y'all still made it your own, because that music video was all that to me. Like,
I remember when Dave presented me. I remember when Dave brought the idea to the studio. He's like, he just said, I want to make this into we want to make this into our own kind of version. And he had the whole idea for the video and everything even before it was made, like long time. So it was really cool to see his brainchild come together in the final product.
That's a fact. So what is it like to be an artist in, is it Winnipeg? Is it Manitoba or Manitoba? How do you pronounce it? Is it
Winnipeg, Manitoba? Yeah.
Okay, Winnipeg, Manitoba. So what's the music industry like over there? Like what's it like? And have you been getting a lot of love for your performance, for your music, and have you been able to do any performances? I know a lot of places are shut down, but America, we have some stuff kind of opening up. Is that what's going on in Canada? Like, tell us about the music industry over there for the indie artists.
Seems like everyone's just doing campfire concerts in their bedroom on their phone right now. It's the music scene's pretty non-existent here at the moment with what's going on, but it seems like people are being a little more creative. And in the past, Winnipeg music scene has been very supportive. Like my old band, the music scene was very supportive to us, and there was lots of places to play at the time. But since me and Dave have put this project together, there really hasn't been anywhere to play. So we've been just kind of thinking outside the box on visuals, and now we have this new NFT craze. So we're thinking of new ideas on how to get Camila into an NFT. So we're just kind of thinking outside the box on how we can still bring vibes to the world in our own unique way right now.
I like it. I like the imagery is different. There was love there, but it was like mystical type, spiritual something within the video itself, and people were just like, you have, for anyone who is listening now or who will listen later, you definitely got to go and check out their YouTube page. I think, what is your YouTube page? Is it 5D Crew? Is that how they find you on YouTube?
Yeah, it's 5D_crew.
5D_crew on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you definitely, go check out their music. Subscribe to their channel. Are you going to make a music? You say you are going to make a music video for Camila, right?
Yeah, we're just in the midst of planning. We were actually going to go to Mexico and shoot it with our pal Litos. He's the rapper on Second Verse. He's a good client and friend of mine. That as soon as we made Camila, I thought to myself, we got to get Litos on this track, because Litos is the king of Spanish music in Winnipeg. He's the only one doing real authentic Spanish rhymes out of Winnipeg. So we were like, we're gonna make a worldly song, and we're gonna try to break all of us out of Winnipeg, including Litos, since he deserves it as well. And he's the true Spanish man, and he helped put the finishing touches on the track. So we wanted to do a video with him in Mexico. We haven't been able to do that yet. We're kind of locked here right now from going to the Caribbean, but the plan is to go to Mexico and shoot a video and find a co-star to be the Camila character and have a lot of dancing, and it's going to be fun when we get it together.
Wouldn't it be fun if by some, stranger things have happened. Wouldn't it be fun if by some kind of way Camila Cabela got wind of this, heard the song, was like, oh, snap, I want to do a cameo. I mean, what would you say?
I think all along we thought that this might be a way to get her, maybe even just get a remix with her on a verse, or get her in the video. That was sort of, I think that would be a miracle.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I thought it was awesome and amazing. So for anyone who you just tuned in and you actually did not get to catch Camilla, I'm definitely going to go ahead and replay it so you can really hear, you know what I'm saying, that Latino love that's coming from it. So we'll be right back. So stay tuned, okay? Don't go anywhere. On the Move Unscripted, Patricia M. Goins. And this is sponsored by Star Music Radio and Fear Drip In. So let's get back into this song, Camilla. Be right back, y'all.
Yeah. Come, Camila, we go to LA. We go make a record the radio plays. Your new favorite Latins are on. And no Ricky Martin and no Justin B. The song's gonna smash flavor of the week. Camila, you turn me on.
I love it. You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins. And this particular episode is sponsored by Star Music Radio and Serious Drip Indie. And we have an awesome duo, 5D crew. And you just heard their song, Camila, Camila. So I'm just curious, like, because you're saying the lyrics are in Spanish. I'm believing. So what? Like, can one of y'all sing it, the hook, in English so I can know what y'all was talking about?
You know what? We were I'm humming the melody when we had the music written first, and then I'm just humming the melody. The part dance, 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 and so Dave's like, "What about dance, 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 move, move, move?" And I'm like, "Hey, that's pretty cool. That's simple enough." And then this was before we got to writing the Spanish part of it. And then we're like, well, let's make that in more of a Spanish word. So we got danza, movimiento, and Dave just pulled out his phone and started Googling Spanish words. And before you know it, we were writing the whole chorus in Spanish. Even though we don't speak Spanish, we really wanted to and wanted to learn how. And then Litos came into the studio and goes, "Oh, that one word is wrong there. We got to make that a little better." And then Litos kind of did the final touches on the Spanish lyric parts, and just came together like that, really.
So what is the song saying? And tell me what is the, because I don't speak Spanish, so I can't. I understand Camila, but that's like the only thing I understand. So what was the whole presence like? Is it singing? Is a love song to a woman? Like, what was the thesis for?
It's like
for the song.
It's like a dance floor love song. So it's like basically means "Come to me, my goddess," and "Come dance with me," and "You mean the world to me." That kind of vibe.
Oh, I like it. I like it. That's so sad. So is this part of an EP, or is this just a single, or what's the plan with Camila?
Well, we've got an EP together, and we've got it on Spotify. The EP is called Story of Souls, and it was sort of our mastermind. It was like it's like a concept record, and trying to pull in spirituality and wake people up to the 5D movement. And so every song kind of has its own story, but they all sort of connect with kind of one cohesive message in the end as well. And Camila is our first single officially, so we're pushing that one first, and we want people to hear that first. And we think more people around the world maybe will connect with a song that's kind of worldly like that. And then we have plans to make videos for the other songs and put those out at some point as well. We put a lot of work the last year into putting these 6 songs together. So it's we're pumped that it's finally out there and people are getting to hear it.
I am so glad that during this pandemic period, I'm listening to two artists who did not just sit around and complain and live in fear and all that kind of stuff, but you use that time to focus on your gifts and your craft. And I just believe personally that things that were created during that time, are beneficial or necessary. So if you have an album that's coming out for spiritual awakenings, and what's the other thing you said? You said 5G. Did you say 5? What did you say? What was the other thing about?
Yeah, we're moving into
the album.
Well, we're moving into a 5D reality, so we're paying homage to, and that's why with the band name called 5D Crew, it's just sort of make people aware about the 5D energies and the 5D reality that we're in now, Age of Aquarius.
You said 5G or 5D like dog?
5D, fifth dimension.
Okay. I just want to make sure I was okay. Yeah, you hear a lot of people. There's been a lot of conspiracy theories about the 5G towers and stuff. I don't know. It has been in America. Do y'all have conspiracy theories type stuff swirling around in Canada about the 5G towers and stuff like that?
Well, I call it conspiracy fact, actually. They're doing stuff here for sure. Don't get me started in there, but I'll put we're 5D crew, not 5G crew. Please don't make yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't. I wanted to make sure I was correct. Yeah.
No. But no, fifth dimension, just 5D in general is a special sort of concept for us. We really believe it. believe in the 5D movement, fifth dimension, not 5G. So yeah.
Okay. And you know, the whole spiritual awakening, and you know, like the one song, Power of Love, and all these different songs that you're creating, we need it right now because the energy, I don't know how the energy is in Canada, but over here in America, they acting up. So we need music. I mean, we need music that's going to speak to the spirit, man. That's how I feel, because there's so much hatred and division going on in the world, and music is one of the most powerful vehicles that humans have, in my opinion. So, you know, having music to balance some of this craziness that's going on is really necessary, you know. And I think that more Latino music and you know, different versions should be heard everywhere. You don't have to necessarily know what the words are to dance to the song. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Just that energy that's going to come from the music, just that energy of happiness, you know, transfers. So I love that. I love that. So how can they purchase your music? Like, where can they download it? Where can they get it at?
Well, you can search us on iTunes by searching 5D_crew or 5D crew. And our Story of Souls record is up there. It's $1 each for the singles, for the 6 songs. And then you can also find us on Spotify streaming, and you can also find us on 5D Crew on SoundCloud. Our entertainment company is called Studio 11 Entertainment, so you can search Studio 11 Entertainment to find that page, which is where the first song streaming there is Camila. And, of course, the YouTube as well. And you can find us on Twitter, and you can find us our group on Facebook. So please add us. Please stay in touch and let us know what you want to hear. We will make music for you.
And it's 5D_crew on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. That's how they find you?
Underscore, though? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5D_crew on Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere else. Instagram. Add us on Instagram, please. Yeah.
Do you have a Do you have a website as well?
We're working on it. Right now, we're just on social media sites. We will have a website hopefully in the next year. So that's something we're definitely working on.
I know that I don't know if you're familiar with Number One Music, N1M.com, but that's a really great platform. Yeah, I'm actually on there. I'm an artist as well. That's why I love interviewing artists. And
we'll check that out.
You know, I have a song called Superwoman Remix. So you can find me under Patricia M. Goins. And you can build your own page. You can upload music. You can sell merchandise. You can sell your music, all kinds of different stuff. So I definitely try to encourage the different artists to check that page out. I know with my page, it hasn't been a year yet. I purchased, I think you have to purchase like a little $99 a year, but then they give you statistics on everywhere that people are listening, the number of people who play every day, all that kind of stuff. And I know for myself, I think I've had 61,000 views to my page and probably like 40,000 plays. So it's definitely, and fans sending messages and stuff like that. So when I run across artists, I like to always introduce them to that because that's a really good networking platform as well.
Oh, we thank you very much for that. We'll definitely get signed up there ASAP.
Oh, yeah, it's really cool. The cool thing about the site is it works on, sharing each other's music. Like when you share someone's music, you gain points, and that allows for free advertising for your music. I love the site, so that's why I always like to share with people. But I love, like I said, I love the movement. I love that it's different, that you're trying to awaken people with your music, with your sound, and that you have different types of music, because Camila is not like Power of Love, and I'm sure you have other music that's on your album that's not like the other music. So the fact that you have variety is another great, great thing.
Thank you. Yeah, we kind of got a bit of rock there, some pop, some Latin, some funk. We're kind of all over the map, but I like to think with our message and with our voices that we can kind of tie it all together. So.
Yeah, and then you're hitting different genres, so you're not leaving anyone out. because the people who speak Spanish are going to love Camila. They're going to understand the word. They're going to love it. They're going to pop to it. And the other new people who just love that kind of music are going to play it. And then they'll reach out and look and see what else you got going on, like I did, and find your other music. And that's kind of like how it spread. So, you know, I definitely wish you and your partner much success. I wish 5D Crew astronomical success, because we need more music like yours that speaks a message. Some of this music out here right now, it's like, what are you singing about? Like, do you just, what? Is there meaning, or you just decide to pick up the mic, you know? So it's refreshing to run across artists who have not just music, but a mission for the music, a purpose for it. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, well, we really appreciate that. Thank you so much for giving us the time and interviewing us as well. We're really, really happy to be here.
Awesome. So I always like to ask the different guests to give a word of advice, and I don't know who wants to give it. I don't know. Maybe both of you do, Jason and David. So maybe we'll start with you, Jason. If you could give one word of advice to a band or a new artist or someone that's coming out, what, you know, from your experience as an indie artist, what advice would you give? And then we'll go next to David.
I would say to just believe in your authenticness and don't give up on your authenticness and feel like you got to sound like anyone else, and then just continue and never stop doing it. And I mean, first and foremost, like for myself to be making music the last, like, it's been about 23 years now making music. And what's driven me is just my complete love and passion for the art itself and wanting to just always try to make better art and find new ways of making my art. So I think just keep that passion, really keep that fire lit and never stop and just have the right reasons and keep your authenticity. Here, I'll put Dave on for some advice.
I love it. That was awesome, Jason. Okay, same with you, David. What advice would you give?
I just give, you know, what you feel and what you're hearing in your head, and just trust it and let it come out, play it, and you know, you don't have to try to conform to like exactly what's on the radio or this or that, or try to play it into this. Just play with what you like and be original and enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it. Yeah, you know, in this industry, if you don't love what you do, if you don't love music, if you're not someone who has that love, then you may not have the stamina that's necessary in the music. Like, you have to, in the music industry, you have to love what you do. So I definitely agree with that. And be who you are. I love it. So one more time, give us your social media handles, please.
It's 5D_crew. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, Spotify, and we will definitely get on that #1 music as per your suggestion, and you'll find us there hopefully soon as well. And that's, yeah, there you have it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by On the Move Unscripted. This particular episode, as you know, was sponsored by Star Music Radio and Serious Drip Indie. And I just love when I get artists like you, referrals for interviews such as yours, because I love interviewing different types of artists from, you know, internationally. So at this point, you're international. So you can call yourself an international duo. You know what I'm saying? An international musical duo, because that's basically what you are. That was the beauty that came out of 2020 is everybody went online. So now you don't have to be in Spain to sing to people in Spain. You know what I'm saying? You know, and my particular show, we have international listeners, so, and then I know Star Music Radio does as well. So after it's released through Star Music Radio, I'll pump it through some of my own platforms that I rebroadcast through, like iHeartRadio and Spotify and things of that nature. So hopefully you'll get even more fans, you know, and more people
amazing. Thank you.
Listen to your music and also to you know, your movement. So yeah, I wish you both much success.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure chatting with you guys. We really appreciate the exposure and what you just said. So awesome. Awesome and amazing. Well, we are going to roll out of here. I always like to
play music more than once. I do that for all my Star Music radio interviewees. So we're going to roll on out of here with Camila again. So in case you didn't catch it the first time, or you was somewhere drinking some milk or juice or something and you didn't hear it the second time, we're going to roll on out of here with it the third time. Camila by the duo 5D Crew out of Canada. That's what's going on. I'm on the move unscripted, y'all. Star Music Radio.
Grab your goddess and get on the dance floor.
Yeah, go dance right. Come on, dance. I'm about to get up and dance right now while you're fooling. I'm about to turn it up and I'm about to blast it in my speakers. Peace and love, y'all.
So cool. Okay, much love.
Yeah. Come, Camila, we go to LA. We go make a record the radio plays. Your new favorite Latin song. And no Ricky Martin and no Justin B. The song's gonna smash flavor of the week. Camila, you turn me on.
Pasajero, yo te quiero tener y ser el primero.